Houston in the Early 80s, written in 2009 by Jessica Greenbaum. Before iced coffee came to town, a sump from which I've fished many a memory of regret and loneliness, and whose misery I now understand came less from my pocked nature than from the chokehold of blue laws, and from my broken-willed Eeyore of a used car, which liked to stop stubbornly in Sealy, halfway to hill country, and always one day after the insurance ran out, and from the paucity of public space, so that we drove, locally, from Shopping Strip to Balding Park, once to a leech-infested pond, and owing also to the blinding afternoons that made invisible, to the unpracticed eye, micro-lands of existing urban hip, or just a bench on which to read the paper, the scarce sense from city planners that those residents without garden-crusted homes held their own set of municipal needs which might take the form of some kind of beauty, together with the impossibility of finding deep shade or hearing wind flash through trees, the abundance of short rainstorms or hurricanes, both of which, equally, caused water to boil out of the sewers and flood the car, which wouldn't, then, even be starting to break down in Sealy without borrowing again to fix it, and the living room's glass sliders opening without apology onto the apartment's walkway and courtyard, motel style, furthering the shallow sense of experience. And all this witnessed by two small universities whose meek students made no protest that their third largest city in the United States, a town sporting more soft food cafeterias than all the chipped beef eaters in the world could possibly attend at once, offered but two art cinemas, and nearly nowhere to wander or peruse, nowhere to make peace with the simple fact of your 20s. And on such a day as this, the one I walked through this morning in late June, on such a day, we would have gathered those friends we could draw from their corners, their condos, their garage apartments humming to beat the cicadas, and we would meet in one driveway with a particular lock and key of desperation and relief I have been lucky enough not to feel since, a collective village slamming the doors on our town, plugging into tape as we took off for Galveston, because if it was going to be endlessly flat, it might as well be on a beach, regardless of the soupy, knee-high water or the thwopping mullets jumping out of it. And we might as well be together on a blanket in the middle of a desert drinking something cool enough to slake one of our many raging, hissing thirsts.